All right, y'all. I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do the top 20 shooters last. Let's do top 10 offensive players in the NFL history. I got Eric Dickerson number 10, and I got him the third best running back, behind Jim Brown and Barry. Eric Dickerson. Let me get to it. Eric Dickerson made 6 Pro Bowls, 5 All-Pros, first team All-Pros. He won Offensive Player of the Year in 1986. I thought he won MVP. I'm surprised he didn't, but Eric Dickerson started off 1,800. He had 1,808 yards with 18 touchdowns his rookie year. He had 2,105 with 14 touchdowns, and then 1,234, and then 1,821. And he only played 12 games in the 87 and still got 1,288. And then came back the next year, 88, and got 1,659. His prime was amazing, man. So he's a Hall of Famer. That's Eric Dickerson, number 10. Number 9, I got Dan Marino, and I got him the fifth best quarterback. 9-time Pro Bowler, won the league MVP, 3-time first-team All-Pro. He won Offensive Player of the Year in 84, got to the Super Bowl in 84. And in 84, he threw 5,000 yards, 5,084 yards, and he threw 4,137 his third year. His fourth year, he threw 4,746. He was doing these numbers when it was hard to pass, and he only played 12 games and still got 3,245. Then he got 4,434, and then he was three yards away from 4,000 yards in 1989. So people can say rings all they want, but this, like, come on, it's a team game, bro. Number 8 is Randy Moss. He had two real dominant seasons. 6-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first team All-Pro. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year in 88. It was hard for me to put him higher because of MVPs. Like, he didn't win no MVPs or nothing, but I know wide receiver is hard, but I think Jerry Rice got one, though. But Moss, first year, he had 1,313 yards and 17 touchdowns. This is my favorite player of all time, by the way. Moss had 15,292 yards, 156 touchdowns, second all time in touchdowns. T.O. third. Number 7, so I got Moss the second best receiver, but the 8th best offensive player ever. Number 7, I got Aaron Rodgers, a 9-time Pro Bowler, 3-time first team All-Pro, won his third league MVP this year, Super Bowl champ once. It's just his numbers, man. 51,245 yards, 412 touchdowns, only 89 picks. And the yards per game is at 260, 103.9 quarterback rating for his career. And then it's the eye test, man. Like, even this year, Aaron Rodgers he got his team to 13-3. They made it to the NFC Championship. 70.7 completion percentage, 4,299 yards, 48 touchdowns, and 5 picks, man. So that's Aaron Rodgers, number 7. Number 6. I want to put Barry higher, though, man. I got Barry number 6, 10-time Pro Bowler, and he made 6 first-team All-Pros, a league MVP, Offensive Player of the Year in 1994 and 97. So he won 2 Offensive Players of the Year and an MVP as a running back. And he made 1989 AP Offensive Rookie of the Year, too. So he had 15,269 yards. We all know he played 10 seasons. One season he played 11 games and still got 1,115 yards. So he basically played 10 seasons and got over 1,000 yards in each. And his best season was 1997. He had 2,053 yards, 11 touchdowns, 128.3 yards per game. And he had 6.1 yards a carry, man. That was his highest. Barry had 99 touchdowns. It's just that it's the quarterback league. I got 3 quarterbacks in the top 5. So I got Barry the second best running back, but the 6th best offensive player ever. Then Joe Montana is number 5. Joe Montana made 8 Pro Bowls, 3 first-team All-Pros, 2-time league MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 4-time Super Bowl champ, and then he won Offensive Player of the Year in 1989. The numbers ain't crazy, but in Super Bowls to do 11 touchdowns, no picks, like, that's enough said, bro. Number 4 is Jim Brown. I could put him higher, but I got Jim Brown. I'm confident in my top 4. Jim Brown made 9 Pro Bowls, 8 first-team All-Pros, won the NFL championship, won 3 league MVPs as a running back, 1957 Offensive Rookie of the Year. They only played 12 games from 57 to 60, and then they played 61 to 65. They played 14 games. He played every single game that he was always available. He never missed a game through the injury, I think. So it was 118 games. He started all 118. 12,312 yards, 106 touchdowns. He had more touchdowns than Barry in less time. Like Barry had 99. Jim Brown had 106. 104.3 yards per game. 5.2 yards a carry. So him and Barry is crazy getting over 5 yards a carry. I think Barry at 5.0 and Jim Brown at 5.2. I know it's a different era, but he can't help the era he played in. So that's Jim Brown. Number 3 is Peyton Manning. I might switch these. I might switch them too. Let me see. No. I'm gonna switch it. That's a quarterback lead, man. So Jerry Rice's number. He dominated the receiver position just as much as Peyton Manning dominated the quarterback position because there's only so much you can do. But I got Jerry Rice number 3, 13-time Pro Bowler, 10-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time Super Bowl champ. He won Super Bowl MVP once. I think he won 1 with the Raiders and 2 with he won 2 with Joe Montana. I might be wrong about that. I think he won 2 with Joe Montana and 1 with Steve Young. I think that's how it was. 1987 AP Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, and 93. So he made 2 Offensive Player of the Years. Offensive Player of the Year was as wide receiver. His best season ever was 1995. Where's the 12-game season? Actually, this dude in 1987 for the 49ers, this dude played 12 games and got 1,078 yards and 22 touchdowns, bro. Like 22 touchdowns and 12. That was a lockout season. But his best season was 1995 at the age of 33. He had 122 catches for 1,848 yards, 15 touchdowns, 115.5 yards per game, 22,895 yards total. That's 7. Like I think the second place is like 15,000 something. So he got like 7,000 more yards than the second best receiver, Moss. 197 touchdowns. That's the most. That's like 41 touchdowns more than Moss. So like Moss is like up there for sure. Like I'm just saying, like that show you how great he is. Like it's like a distant second as far as the stats go. At number 2, I'm gonna go with Peyton. Cause I'm saying Jerry Rice is great, but he didn't win. Like Peyton Manning, it's a quarterback lead, man. 14-time Pro Bowler, 7-time first-team All-Pro, 2-time Super Bowl champ, 5-time league MVP. He won Offensive Player of the Year in 2004. That was the 49 touchdown season with the Colts, and then 2013 with the Broncos, he won Offensive Player of the Year, 55 touchdowns. It's just the way he did it with 2 teams, and then the way the leadership, the game-winning drive. He had 54 game-winning drives, 43 comebacks. 71,940 yards, 539 touchdowns, 251 picks though, but 270.5 yards per game, 96.5 quarterback rating for Peyton Manning, 5 league MVPs and 7-time first-team All-Pros. The number 1, I got Brady, 14-time Pro Bowler, 3-time first-team All-Pro, 7 Super Bowls, man, 3-time league MVP. Out of the 7, he got 4 Super Bowl MVPs because Edelman won 1, Deion Branch won 1, and he got 5. He just won 1 with Tampa. He got 5 Super Bowl MVPs, and 2 of them, one of them, Julian Edelman won 1, and Deion Branch won 1 out of the first team. The first team, yeah, Deion Branch won, I remember. But Tom Brady got 79,204 yards. So if he barring injury, if he played this year, he's going to have over 80,000 passing yards. 581 touchdowns, so he has 600 touchdowns most likely. And then Brady, 263.1 yards per game, 97.3 quarterback rating. So his quarterback rating is slightly higher, 1 point higher than Peyton Manning. And then in the playoffs, I think Brady is at 91, I think, and then Peyton Manning at 87. So he's 4 points higher on that, too. So, yeah. So, number 1 is Tom Brady. 2 is Peyton Manning. 3 is Jerry Rice. 4 is Jim Brown. 5 is Joe Montana, 6 is Barry Sanders, 7 is Aaron Rodgers, 8 is Randy Moss, then 9 is Dan Marino, and the 10 was Dickerson. That was my top 10 offensive players in NFL history.